Hello, welcome or welcome back to Starshadow Tarot. I am here with a general read. Not sure what the message may be today, but we are going to find out. So yeah, let's see what's going on. For some reason I was called to use my Buffy deck. I haven't used it in a while, but it is cleansed and ready to go. And let's see what it has to say. Pardon me. Something in me just wants to ask, how you guys doing? Like, because it matters, but still, like, I don't know. Well, I think I may know how you guys are doing. You are... it seems like you might actually just be on top of the world with, like, I'm hearing the world is your oyster. Like, you've got lots of choices, lots of options. Definitely some great opportunities for you ahead. Something about making a decision by Halloween. And yeah, so this is a timeless message. Whenever you come across it is when it was meant to be, when it was meant to find you. So if we are close to Halloween, then great. If not, well, you've got time. But I'm hearing you've got all the tools and all the things that you need and to make this decision. And that, yeah, I think this is really, if anyone knows Buffy, they have a few Halloween episodes, right? But both of these cards are featuring specific Halloween references from those episodes. One from early on, and I believe it was the first season or the second season? No, might actually be the third. Was it the third? I don't know. Oz was there. I just know that. And then one of the later seasons. So you may be dealing with something that you started off thinking you might have been overwhelmed by the options of choices early on, but then you realized you finally made the choice, or you're gearing up to make the choice. And you know you'll be on top of the world. You'll get everything you want, need, desire, all that jazz. So yeah, that's interesting there. How both Halloween cards. Halloween may be significant to you. Maybe something happening around that time. I'm hearing some of y'all might be getting married around Halloween. But I don't know if this is a love reading or what. Well, isn't that just funny? So I said I don't know if this is a love reading, then I got the Six of Chalices. So it might actually be, so Six of Chalices being the Six of Cups, some past life connections, past life memories, return to childhood, things usually have to do with soulmate connections, soul contracts, things coming up there, at least when I read them. But also some deception there. Again, some Halloween vibes. Yeah, that's, we'll see how it goes, but we shall see. So I'm just looking for a message. So what is this message for our viewer? Shadows they need to incorporate to heal where they are at, or to get where they're going. What's the light? What's the hope? What's the outcome of whatever they find themselves in? So let's do this. Let's see. The root of the situation, the Two of Stakes. So someone's trying to make a decision. There's that that decision making, you're making plans, you're looking forward, you're trying to decide, do I go with the devil I know or the devil I don't? Which options are going to suit me better? Which options are going to protect me more? Yeah, so let's see where this heads. The outside influences, 5 of Stakes. So there may be some conflict, some confusion as to what's going on around you. You may not know the situation you find yourself in. You may find yourself with some argumentative natures, but also finding yourself stronger than you think you are. And how it's appearing, I literally just said stronger than you think you are. You were coming off as strong. So on the surface of everything, you're exuding this strength, albeit an innocent strength, a fearful strength. The more I'm feeling more, I'm courageous in this strength, that the courage to keep going and pushing forward, even though you're afraid. The people who may be coming at you, if there are people coming at you, or this conflict, and I don't mean coming at you like I'm coming to get you, like, you know, grr, arg. I mean like the conflicts around you. I don't think that they intend to be so contrary. I think they're confused. If this is someone external, I think they're confused. I think they're trying to figure out who they are, trying to figure out what's really going on. Meanwhile, you're trying to figure out how to solve the problem, how to face the situation. And on the surface level, you're just going to be strong and keep pushing forward. How are you resonating? 7 of Stakes. Yeah, you might be a bit defensive. You might be looking at it like self-defense. You're looking at it like you need to fight your way through this. You're standing your ground. But I think the biggest area of conflict here is yourself. Is this you? Are you the one trying to figure out who you are? Are you in conflict with yourself? Trying to figure out... That would make sense with the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups at the start of the breaking the deck. Seeing that, you might be in conflict of an identity crisis. You might be facing an identity crisis, and something about the time frame between now and Halloween is significant to you, because I think you're trying to excuse me, I think you're trying to fight for who you are, trying to recognize who you are underneath all the chaos, and you're doing so bravely. What's the shadow you're working on? 9 of Stakes. Yeah, you just keep going, don't you? You just keep that wounded warrior. You just keep trying to make amends. You keep trying to do the right thing, whether this is within yourself or with other people, but you do keep trying. You're trying to find that and pull out who you truly are on the inside, rather than facing the world with a false sense of self. The hope. Oh, that's beautiful. The hope, the star side of this. So if this is the shadow, this would be the star, the light, the hope, the outcome. The outcome, if you align your energies, is finding your purpose, your path, your calling. It's that phoenix rising energy. It's that hearing the call. You're going to hear the call of who you are, but more you're rising from the ashes of old, and you're stepping into who you are. So this directly reflects that it is possible to do that. Advice on how to get there. 3 of Stakes. See it through. See it through. Manifest that. Right? Manifest that potential. Because you know what the options are. You know how to be patient. You know how to manifest. You know how to watch your ship come in. Trust. I'm hearing trust. Trust that there's balance. Overall energy of this King of Scythes. So the truth is coming out, stepping into your reality, the truth of who you are, coming in out of the cold. Finding your place. I'm hearing finding your place, being able to be of service to others, and finding your place of who you are, who you're meant to be. I'm gonna get a few more cards for this and just see. Just to see, because this is fun. This is kind of a straightforward reading, I would say. This definitely seems to be the lonely walk, and I'm not saying that you are alone, but this is something you've got to do yourself. It's a path you've got to take. So what else do we need to know? That Knight of Swords energy. Now, I've just done another reading on stepping into your truth and not being afraid to demask and take action with that truth. The way I saw the card then is that all the birds were not the Alfred Hitchcock birds, the birds, you know the movie The Birds, what was standing out dimensionally for me in this was the grabbing of the sword with support of everyone around, right? That you're not alone. Your spirit guides, your the universe, your ancestors, God, goddess, they're there with you, supporting. Ironically, the way I see it now is you cutting through. This is for someone who needs to cut through the chaos, to cut through maybe a little more the birds than the previous reading. And this just, I don't know, it just occurs to me that when readers tap into a collective, it's what that collective needs to hear at the time. And this is the same exact card, but similar adjacent meanings, but different feelings. So what I'm feeling now is someone who is needing to cut through the chaos, cut through the crap. Okay, not someone who's necessarily supported in it. I don't see them necessarily attacking you, but there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of commotion going on, and you need to take action to cut through it, to see through it, to see through that chaos and figure out who you are on the inside, because it's just causing havoc of yourself and maybe even others. But you've got the strength, you've got the ability, you've got the courage. Even though you're afraid, you can do this. And there's that fear. Absolutely, there's that fear sitting there. But you do have the power. You hold the power here to step out of that and not let it keep you in the darkness, not let it keep you down. I'm here. You can have your cake and eat it too. Because once you step into that, you're grounded, that stability, that foothold on who you are. This, to me, just screams confidence. And you'll have all you need. Absolutely have all you need. I think this is a great reading. I'm just going to grab some messages and see if there's anything else. This might be just a short and sweet reading for y'all today. Anything else you need to know? Anything else? Pull through. Pull through, and you've got the strength, you've got the courage, you've got the bravery, the what you need to let your inner light shine and stop hiding it away beneath your wounds. Perseverance. I kept hearing perseverance. The motivation to keep going despite the odds. You've got this. You've got this. You're somewhere hiding beneath the surface. If you keep on persevering, have that strength, then you will find your inner light and you will be on your path. You'll hear your calling. You just have to trust that your ships are coming in. Trust that things are aligning. Okay? I'm going to leave it here, y'all. Thank you.